I felt like I wanted to kind of branch off. Not that being a part of history at Michigan wouldn't have been amazing, because of course it would have been, but starting it with my father, which is amazing, and that's an incredible experience in its own right. But also with another group of guys that are kind of in a similar position as me, guys who are maybe looking for a little bit more, different opportunities. For me, if it had happened a couple years earlier, my chances obviously would be much higher. But obviously me being 23 that last season and then turning 24 shortly after the season ended, a couple months or whatever, that summer, you hope for the best, but you kind of expect the worst, right? Like, I know my avenue is not gonna be a pretty one, but it'll be worth it, you know? So when my name didn't get called, I wasn't torn or broken or shot down. I already knew what it was, so I just kept the same focus, and you keep pushing. And opportunities still arise. You still get phone calls for, you know, training camp deals or anything like that. So it wasn't the worst thing in the world for me. It hurt, but obviously I kind of recognized early on that once I set out 2 years in a row that my career is going to be a little bit different. Yes, a lot of and not even him, just a ton of Duke guys at the Pelicans at that time. It was a lot. But obviously Zion being the main the main one at that time. Yeah, it was fun. We had some funny conversations about it in the game and whatnot. I mean, he was a real stand-up guy about it, you know, which was nice. If you value experiences, value learning, value growing, and fighting off complacency, then it's for you. And for those that maybe don't, and I have to try and convince you that it's a good idea, you'll regret not going and not being able to have those stories to tell about your life and what you did and your legacy, who you were. You know, it's an opportunity. It doesn't sound like much when you just hear it, but once you get there and you see looks on people's faces who hear what you do, you realize how good of a life you have actually, and how awesome the opportunity is. Because, I mean, for most folks, they don't get these chances. And so I don't care that the NBA didn't happen for you. Not that many people in the history of the world in basketball and sport get to do this. So don't be so stuck up in your ways that you're too big to, you know, step out and go across that pond. There's a lot of basketball and a lot of fun over there too.